I have been getting a ton of email from viewers wanting to know the status of the Merida Initiative, which is the $1.4 billion aid package that we've promised to Mexico to help them buy training and equipment like advanced helicopters to fight drug cartels. Now, you would think that a deal of this size would be pretty big news. You'd be wrong. My staff called around today, and almost no one seemed to know what was really going on, including members of Congress. The initiative itself reportedly hammered out in private between Mexican and U.S. officials. My understanding, the president and their president. No input from Congress whatsoever. And now it's being railroaded through with rumors swirling around that a portion of the funding may actually be buried in the Iraq funding bill later this year. Don't even try it. Giving Mexico this much money when our own border and homeland security agents are so desperate for funding is bad enough. But to be this secretive about it, to not open this up to public debate it deserves, is inexcusable and un-American. Congressman Gabrielle Giffords is from Arizona, one of the few voices in Congress actually asking tough questions about this plan. Why so secretive, Congresswoman?
I'm not sure why President Bush and President Calderon felt that they had to craft this deal behind closed doors, because there's many of us in Congress that are working very hard to secure the border and to make sure that we don't have illegal smuggling of migrants and also of drugs. But this deal was crafted without the consent of Congress, and now they're expecting us to move ahead with the legislation. And I, for one, am not going to stand by and allow it to move forward unless we get some real accountability.
I mean, this is that's a great word. Accountability. There is no accountability. We helped train the Zetas. Now the Zetas are coming across the border and they're kidnapping our people, they're killing people, and the drug cartels have gotten out of control because of the training we gave them. This is a corrupt government. No accountability.
Look, we need to give credit to President Calderon. I mean, here is a president who is now willing to extradite some of the drug traffickers, and I believe, honestly, that there is a better feeling with this and better attempt with this government than anything we've ever seen in the past. My concern is, in my district, I have one of 10 U.S.-Mexico border districts. The Tucson sector, the Border Patrol, is the most heavily trafficked sector along the entire 2,000 miles. About 50% of the drugs and 50% of the illegal immigrants who are coming in come in through the Tucson sector. When we had a couple of hearings recently on the Merida Agreement, when I had a chance to ask the people coming to testify on behalf of the Merida Agreement if they're coordinating and communicating with our local law enforcement, the sheriffs, the Border Patrol, the ranchers who are patrolling the area up and down the border as well, no communication. So before we put that money into Mexico, I want to make sure that it goes first and foremost to our front lines of the border.
I have to tell you, I had a conversation with a couple of sheriffs that went down to one of these big border sheriff meetings with Homeland Security and everybody else, and they said, can we get more money? We need more funding. We need some help here on the border. You know what they were told? They were told in that meeting, we're giving a lot of money to Mexico, talk to them, have them help you out, get some of that money.
Well, I'm really concerned, again, of the lack of communication and coordination. For example, the State Criminal Alien Assistance Program, SCAP funding, which is a reimbursement back to local law enforcement agencies, has been woefully underfunded. Here in the Tucson sector, just last year we had 380,000 apprehensions of illegal immigrants coming into our sector, almost 400,000. Yet we don't have the bed space. We don't have the magistrates available to even prosecute the people that are coming in and have felony backgrounds. So, again, my concern is that we have some very good systems in place, law enforcement that's working very hard, but not enough resources to provide them to do their jobs effectively and correctly.
But you know what? You talk about your border town. I grew up in a small town in Mount Vernon, Washington. It's my understanding, I just heard from a friend who lives there, that they are building a new $80 million jail to deal with the illegal alien problem. That's in Mount Vernon, Washington. That's north of Seattle. It is a problem in every town all across the country. What happens in your district affects the entire country. Congresswoman, please let us know in the future what we can do to help fight the battle with you side by side. I'm an independent, you're a Democrat, but we're all Americans. Let's get this thing fixed. Thank you so much.
Thank you for getting this word out to people.
You bet.